My God, eh? Who's going to give me a hard time about it? Not one of you as well. Not one of you as well. Because we're all good people here. I know we are. Morning, everybody. Fuck. Right. Welcome to What the X, Scotland's most dynamic live stream. Hyperlocal, global, international, news, media, content, broadcasting, commentary, comedy. Japes. What are we talking about? We're talking about selfishness. We're talking about evilness. It's the same issues. It's the microcosmic issues. We've got Calton Hill getting padlocked. The gates of Calton Hill being locked for a bunch of bastards. Do you know? When Beltane first was jumping, and we would all go up the hill for Beltane. I was talking to Brian about it, and Brian Crosby. 20,000 people used to go up the hill. It would have 20,000 of us raving and partying up the hill without a single policeman. Now they lock the gates. Now they're locking the gates to stop anyone going up. I don't know who that group is, Calton Hill, Freedom of Calton Hill or whatever. I don't know who's behind that account. Tell you what, they've got a rare thing in this town: a sense of humour. Didn't even know that existed anymore. Anyway, whoever it is, respect to yourself, because you've made things amusing. X. So, let's see. Where have all the hipsters went? Have the hipsters went away? I must say, I'm noticing a decline in hipsters. Okay, so Friends of Calton Hill, Free Calton Hill, have become aware of the fact that where was it? That the Calton Hill has been. We knew that this was happening. That it was becoming increasingly. So this was the Free Calton Hill had made this point. News reached us today of a new development. Edinburgh City Council have literally padlocked the gate to Calton Hill. Now, I did notice this like about a week or so ago. I noticed that in the evening it had been padlocked. And it did annoy me right away. I saw the gate was locked, you know. It's always been, it's just another, it really gets on my tits, do you know what I mean? It's just this perpetual encroachment on all spaces for the city. And it's not even like a particularly corporate encroachment now. It's just like a bunch of miserable, snobby bastards that want to take control of everything. And they can just get to fuck, basically. And I think we need to do something like where we all just go up the hill or something. I mean, they can just get to fuck, and we need to get a set of bolt cutters and cut their fucking silly chain and shove it up their fucking arse, right? Excuse my P's and Q's, but I haven't really been feeling. The last few days, I was sick at the weekend. I'm not exactly 100% just now. I'm not going to make excuses for how I generally feel. I feel I'd like to just take this minute. You know, we've got a lot of people joined us. I don't know who's still with us now. We've got like 28 people or whatever. I think we've lost a few folks. Probably thought the stream went down. Respect to everybody that subscribes. I'm not going to go through it. Like, subscribe, all that gubbins. You know the drill. Respect to all the regulars. Respect to the folk that support the vibe. We've been doing it for a good while. When I was sick, I was saying to Arpignon, when I was sick in bed on Saturday, I couldn't move on Saturday. I was really floored. And I was scanning through my phone, and I was scanning through the videos and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's so easy to just go to the next video and what have you. And there was loads of videos coming up of content that I'd put up on What the X, and I've covered loads of interesting stuff, and I've said loads of cool stuff. And this is I'm totally independent, right? I graft like fuck on this because it's really the only position that I'm able to take currently in Scottish culture. There's a lot of people that are aware of that. Loads of people watch it. Pat Kane watches it. I keep seeing your name pop up. Pat Kane, never seen you share it or like it once. Wonder why that is. You must like watching it, pal, because I can show you all the times that you've been looking at it. So I mean, it's not for me to say do what you want in that, but like, why are you watching it? If I'm not saying anything interesting, why are you even fucking looking at what I say? Do you know what I mean? You're happy. For 10 years you've been sticking your screeds. You must listen to your opinion. All right, cool. Well, anytime I try to do something about my opinion, everybody shut a door in my fucking face. So here I am here, on my jack, and now you all want to see what I've got to say. Cool, no bother. Mike Small gave me some shit at the weekend. It's like, what have you ever fucking shared to do with this, right? Have I said nothing that's of any significance on issues, on local issues, on global issues? Absolute fucking shite. Have I made you laugh? I've made some good satire. I'm not even, do you know what though? I'm not even that fucking annoyed about this stuff, right? Do you know what I'm annoyed about? And I mean it. And I really am annoyed about this, right? I'm annoyed about Scottish culture, Scottish artists, particularly those who are state funded, who have been fed by the state for the last decade or so, or in that time period, who have managed to build their careers or whatever, and they've been out there protesting. And respect when they've gone out on a Saturday and they've protested and they've stood up for Palestine, right? Because that's the right thing to do as a human being, right? But when Angus Robertson met that fucker, that fucking horrible cunt, right? When he met that fucking horrible cunt, it should have been a fucking immediate reaction from especially those that are in a position, you know, they're all happy to get together, to get up on the stage. Oh, we need to do this, we need to be seen to be doing this, right? Well, you were all seen to be doing that, getting on the stage, putting together your big We Are for Palestine stuff. And then when your Lord and Master, Angus Robertson, went and licked the fucking fanny off the fucking Israeli state, what did you do? What did you do? You did nothing. You never said anything. You kept quiet. I noticed that Sean made some fucking satire thing and tried to fuck. He said fuck all, but Sean made some fucking satire thing about it. And he got it wrong. He said that fucking Scottish artists were quiet. That's not what happened. Scottish artists haven't been quiet. Scottish artists have been opposed to Palestine, but they never said anything about Angus Robertson. These are different things, right? These are different things. And that's significant. And the fact is, if you did not call for Angus Robertson's resignation, shame on you. Shame on you, whoever you are. Chukter Dingle, you're a fucking teapot sucking Angus Robertson's cock. You're a fucking disgrace. You're all a fucking disgrace. Angus Robertson should not be in a job. He shouldn't be in a fucking job, right? He should be told to fuck off. And now what's happened? Now what is Trump saying today? Tell us what is Trump saying today? What is Trump saying? And what did we say? What did I say? What did the guy say? What did this guy say? What have I done? Somebody says to me, this guy Bob Milne come on my fucking Instagram the other night there, trying to get fucking wiping me. I thought he lived in Loch End. You know what? Let me tell you who Bob Milne, you want to come and be cheeky to me every day of the fucking week. The only reason I tolerated you was because I thought you lived in Loch End and you were a local guy that went to the Hibs, and I was like, fair enough, you're a grafter. That somebody told me you're some fucking teapot for Burnt Island. You're some Fife cunt. Fuck you fucking cheeky wee wanker. I thought, I'll see you somewhere, we'll get a chat, right? No bother. No, you're just a fucking dickhead, pal, right? You're just another fucking arsehole, right? You say, what do I do? I went and put my name on the fucking ballot. I called out the fucking Labour candidate, right, for being a genocide complicit cunt, right? Did you do that? Who else did that? The Communist Party, your sausage sizzle, what did you do? Have any of you even put up a candidate? You're just a fucking Dungeons and Dragons meetup. That's what the local Communist Party are. What's your position on this? Did you put a candidate up? Have you done anything to support an independent candidate challenging the political class that are complicit with genocide? You've done fuck all. So what you're living rent, the living rent lassie, wants to get fucking cheeky with me. She blocks me, she fucking starts telling, oh, this guy worked for a letting agency now, big deal, what, fucking had a gig, had a fucking job, had to graft, right? Want to get wide with me? She's fucking sitting here, blocked me, sitting watching fucking What the X. What's the matter with y'all? What's the deal? Why don't you just come round to my fucking house in the morning when I'm getting dressed in the morning and fucking sit down while I fucking put my boxers on? Bunch of fucking weirdos, honestly. Get to fuck. Just get to fuck, right? Why do we even bother? Why do we even bother, right? So let's just let's just analyse what was it the activists said, what was it the Palestinian, what was it the guy said, okay, that I put up. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll show it here, right? I'll show you it here. Excuse my language, like, you know, it's just you know, in a time of genocide and like rampant fucking, like, you know, hypocrisy from the bourgeois, because there's two Scotlands, right? There's two Scotlands. There's the smug middle class Scotland, the Mike Smalls, the bourgeois establishment, the arts establishment, right? And then there's another whole section of society that's just completely excluded, right? The working classes, everybody else that fucking actually does interesting stuff but never gets any fucking acknowledgement, right? All of those people, right? You just get shat on, right? And then you all want to make plays about them and that and fetishise them. That's how it works, right? You're fucking frauds. You're fake, fraudulent, self-serving wankers. Every fucking single one of you, right? Every fucking single one of you. So let's just get to the point. What was I going to say? Because the whole time, the Scottish Palestinian Solidarity Campaign, Mick Napier, you're a fucking martyr to the cause, right? Did you attack the political class? When I stood against the political class, did anybody come and fucking actually say, right, what's this person's political position here? What's he actually doing? John Swinney and Stephen Flynn want to appropriate the Palestinian cause when it's election time and then forget about it for the rest of the time. Is John Swinney going to come out today? So what is the fundamental position that I've been saying all the way along, right? Attack the political class. Attack the political class. There is only one target, right? The political class are complicit in this, right? The neoliberal political class, because it's all the same thing. It's all neoliberal capitalism, and if you've got a neoliberal political class, they're hardly going to be thinking about social measures, are they? They're thinking about themselves and their careers, right? So here's the point, right? So what was it I was saying, right? Attack the political class. What did this activist guy, one of the most prominent activist guys, come out and say, right? This is what he fucking said. Let's go and have a look and see what he actually said, right? How do I get this to connect? I'll show you what he said, right? I'll show you what he said, okay? He said what I've been saying, right? He said what I've been saying, okay? He said all of the problem was that there was too much disparity, right? Too many things there's not enough connection between the activist networks, okay? Everybody's compartmentalised, doing their own thing or whatever, okay? Everybody's outraged and disgrace and in a state of despair about it, okay? And he said what we need is a clear directive, right? And he articulated, and this was yesterday. Sorry, the day before yesterday, was it? Yeah, when Netanyahu just got there, okay? When Netanyahu just got there. So let's just have a fucking look, shall we? Hold on a second. How do I get my fucking mouse over here? Fucking hold on a sec. What's going on with this? Come on, man, what? Right, I swear, I'm gonna like bring back Steve Jobs because I want my operating system back. Why can I not get on my mouse? Something want to tell me. Oh, come on, man. Hold on. I'll come back here. Right, why? I don't know why my mouse is. It's like I'm cursed this morning, you know? It's like I'm cursed or something. Okay, it's back now over here. I'll show you what he said. I just want to show you what this guy said because I thought it was like important. I need to go to my home page, which is here, is it? Yeah, here it is here. Okay. Fantastic crash out. Man, I don't give a fuck. Why should I give a fuck? People, let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something, right? People have no idea how hard I work, right? And they do not have a fucking Scooby, right? How much I graft at what I do, right? But if you go through discontent, even if you look at what the X, right? Take a minute to ask yourself, there's not a frame on anything that I've ever put out anywhere that I haven't fucking edited, right? There's not a single frame. You get on that Reddit page, you've got people going wide about me. It's like, how many other parliamentary candidates do you know that write and fucking produce music, right? That make films, that make social commentary, and that fucking edit and produce it all themselves without a fucking scintilla of assistance from any cunt. And people are going on about, oh, folk get funded and all the rest of it. Do you want to know who doesn't get? See, when you write a song about fucking cutting the king's head off, right? That kind of makes your fucking, like, you know, people being warned to fucking come and work with you a wee bit of a problem, right? If you're going to be that wide about things, right? Even if it's satire, whatever the vibe is, right? I've had endorsements from fucking heavyweight people, right? Ian Hislop said I was like Adam Curtis. We sent an email to Charlie Brooker and went, this guy's like Adam Curtis with jokes, give him a gig, right? All the rest of it. The amount of things I could tell you is that fucking have gone on for me over the years. The amount of cunts that have ripped me off, rich millionaire people that are fucking well known and wealthy, ripping the fuck out of my material, plagiarising the living fuck. I'd go to fucking dinner with some cunts on a Monday night. Tuesday there's an article in the paper that somebody thinks, I'm like, oh, this is what you think, is it, you fucking teapot cunt? Do you think I give a fuck? Do you think I give a fuck? Do you think I'm going to sit here and give a fuck? I don't give a fuck, right? Do you think I'm going to bleat and shout and scream about a fucking genocide for 15 months? I do that out of principle. I do that because that's what I believe. I've got close friends, right, who are, you know, I don't want to say that they're out and out Zionists, but I can tell from their position that, and I'm like, yo, I can't even have those conversations with them, but I'm not going to fucking stop speaking what I believe is right, okay? Murdering innocent human beings is fucking wrong. And I don't want to live in a society where my political representatives and political establishment can't say anything about it, alright? Thank you, Jared. You didn't need to do that, Jared, right? Fucking... Do you know what I mean, man? The amount of fucking shite, especially in Edinburgh, right? I've got a lot of respect for Glaswegians, to be honest, and a lot of fucking love and respect for Glasgow, because see this fucking town, right? And not the actual town, but see the wankers that have populated the cultural fucking centrehold of this city. They've got fuck all to do with this city. None of them. They're not even from this fucking city. They never were. They never were. Ever. Here we go, right? This is what this guy fucking said. me fucking stop the drum and bass for a second, right? This is what he said, okay? Where are we? Here we go.
The ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. Do you get this? This is our demand that we should be making everywhere. Everywhere. We should go. You should go. This is your main goal now. This is your main goal now. Believe me. Go to your representative. And if you're a journalist, address this question, this demand at your representatives and at your government. And demand that they commit the demand. Listen carefully. We need to demand our government, your government, wherever you are, to commit unequivocally and publicly to cutting all ties with the state of Israel if Israel pursues the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians.
Cut all ties.
Look at this. This is our demand that we should be making.
One demand.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We should go. You should go. This is your main goal now.
Cut all ties.
This is your main goal now. Believe me. Go to your representative, and if you're a journalist, address this question, this demand at your representatives and at your government, and demand that they commit the demand. Listen carefully. We need to demand our government, your government, wherever you are, to commit unequivocally and publicly to cutting all ties.
Cut all ties.
With the state of Israel if Israel pursues the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. Do you get this? This is our demand that we should be making everywhere. Everywhere. We should go. You should go.
Yeah. Okay. So we should cut all ties, right? Which we should have done already, okay? And what happened when that fucking prick met her, right? We already knew we should have cut all ties there, right? So tell me something, like inform me how. Inform me what your political position is. Inform me what your political position is, right? That parasite, that British state, British establishment, fucking complete and utter crackpot, right? Who went and said that he wanted to talk about strengthening the ties and talked about the commonalities between Scotland and Israel and how much we had in common just a few months ago, right? Why did the conscientious artists of Scotland, right, the culture sector, who were so keen to get up on the stage, which I put a thing up here as well. Here we are, they all got up on the stage. Once there was 30,000 people got murdered, they decided, right, but it's no longer anti-Semitic to actually fucking condemn this. So they thought, we better do something about this. We better go and... So they all couldn't wait to get up on the stage. Michael Peterson, the macker, who hadn't fucking said fuck all about Gaza and still hasn't said anything since, he couldn't wait to get up there and tell us all about his stories. Irvin Welsh beamed himself in for fucking Timbuktuck and read a story about fucking Jimmy Savile, fucking teapot cunt. And they all got up there and they fucking did a wee fucking song and dance for Palestine. And then when fucking Robertson met that fucking cunt, not a single one of them fucking asked for him to fucking resign. So who are we? What are we? We're a bunch of fucking hypocritical cunts. Well, I'm no, but yous are. Bunch of fucking twats, the lot of yous, man, honestly. Absolute fake bastards. And all these same fucking people are all the people that for the last 10 years are going, oh, we don't want nuclear weapons on the Clyde. We don't want fucking, we're Scotland. We're not like this. We didn't want any nuclear weapons. This evil union, these are weapons of mass destruction. Right? What the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Get yourselves all to fuck. Yeah? Get yourselves all to fuck. There's more talent in every fucking scheme of Scotland right now, battering out, spitting bars and doing stuff and getting paid fucking fuck all, making a few quid here and there, doing whatever to fucking express themselves on their own, than every single fucking cunt that's ever been given a fucking pound from Creative Scotland to fucking indulge their egos. Yeah? You're all fucking fucked. Because what are you? You're all supplicants of the neoliberal state. And you all want to tell us how clever and conscientious and integral you are about this, that, the next thing. Every single one of you is a fucking fraud. You are fucking fraudulent cunts. And why does the culture sector deserve so much fucking scrutiny for this? But why not? Where else is it supposed to? Where else is it supposed to be? Where else is the cultural expression? Right? You're just a bunch of fucking fake bastards. And you want to make, oh, there's him, he's fucking out there, spoken out there. Aye, thankfully. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So what did the guy say? The guy says that up until that point that there hasn't been a clear unified call. There's not been a singular aim, right? Well, here is the singular aim, right? Because today, the Raj of fucking Washington, right, is now saying you didn't need me to tell you what's actually been said, but this guy said that this is what they're going to do. He said that before they even had the meeting, and he said this is what needs to happen. This is the number one statement. We're a country, right? We're a country where you've all been fucking onanistically fucking massaging yourselves in your fucking nether regions about the Highland clearances for the last fucking however long. You've had every Scottish exceptionalist under the sun bleating about fucking the Chivy at the Stag and all the rest of it that goes on. How many of you, what are we, and then we've had all these ridiculous comparisons about how we are similar to oppressed people all over, or we're a fucking colony state and all the rest of it. Alright then, well let's say, right, the Scotland's going to get fucking destroyed by fucking bombs and weapons, and then once that's happened, the people say, right, you have to fuck off somewhere, and then we're going to rebuild it and let people live there. Maybe you can come back, like, you know what I mean? What greater example of ethnic cleansing, do you know what I mean? It just makes a mockery. It makes a mockery of the last decade, and it makes a mockery of Scottish politics and Scottish culture in general. And what Robertson comes out and goes, right, we've got all this multi-year funding, right, for your flaneuring fucking shite and your pish poetry. You can fanny around with all that fucking shite, right, with your fucking shit stanzas, right? Well, here's the thing, okay? What is that? What was that statement? That statement was Robertson buying your silence again. That's Robertson buying the bourgeois establishment, buying the middle class votes of Scotland, so that when we move into 2026, there's no kickback from the culture industry. Well, we don't have a culture industry. Because you haven't got any fucking politics anyway. Because when push came to shove, what did you say? You said fuck all. You never said a fucking thing. You never said fuck all. Leslie Riddick, someone like Leslie Riddick was off on one the other day about the Iron Brew account going to London and ad film. This is what keeps these. Leslie Riddick is like a fucking reincarnate for the fucking grave, like, you know what I mean? Some talking fucking avatar for the fucking grave. You know, what is this person even fucking occupying our airspace for? Jerry Hassan, Riddick, Small, I've said before, all of these people just get to fuck. What have you possibly got to do? And the other thing is, like, say, oh, he's contentious, he's argumentative, he's this and that. Well, not always. No, not always. There's plenty of things I've said and done that are impartial, that are perfectly fucking valid, that are well put together. Well, but you never fucking acknowledge it today anyway. What does it fucking matter? I didn't need yous. You fucking Rajes. I didn't need any of yous. You fucking arseholes. Daddy Scotty, right? Daddy Scotty's like the living fucking incarnation of fucking Tenorsaw in Edinburgh, right? One of the most fucking incredible human beings you could ever fucking wish to meet, right? A genuine, like a fucking legend. If Scotty was in fucking Amsterdam, if he was in fucking Holland, if he was in Berlin, if he was anywhere, he would be in the fucking newspapers all the time. This guy's been fucking chanting on the sound for 30 fucking years, right? In the fucking Scotland, right? Everybody's going, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. His daughter was fucking fucking torn asunder by the Scottish establishment. She was one of the most incredible, talented human beings that's ever fucking come into this fucking country. And what happened to her? Ruined by this fucking society and this system. And still he's going strong, and still he's doing his thing, and we put together an amazing piece of work, right? That fucking was a brilliant work. But because I produced it, you go, oh, that doesn't matter, right? But you're going to stick your Black Lives Matter fucking stickers up on your Instagrams and that. The hypocrisy that runs in the Scottish middle class establishment, it's just there for us all to see. It doesn't take a second to look. It's just so fucking, it's just right there in our faces. You're just a bunch of fake bastards. Well, tell you what, let's have the 1,000th fucking article about the fucking, as much as they're good cunts now, the fire engines. Or let's hear Neil Cooper's 10 millionth article about the fire engines. Like, get yourselves to fuck, man. It's fucking over. It's done. It's finished. We're in a new paradigm. We're in a new realm. And what is the realm that we're moving into, right? We're moving into a realm of reform. Right, so after your fucking Scottish exceptionalist project of a decade, what have you ended up with, right? The rise of reform, and you've got arseholes like fucking Robertson and all the rest of it saying, oh, vote Labour, vote SNP. Do people really think that folk give a fuck and delineate between these parties? They're going to vote reform, pal. You're going to have a Holyrood Parliament filled with the biggest fucking arseholes that ever fucking existed, right? But to be honest, actually, how different are they from the arseholes that are already there? But probably not that different at all. Just more overt with their fucking bigotry. Fuck off, man. Absolute. We are a fucking shithole of a country. A fucking shithole of a country dominated by all these fucking spastics. Fucking Iona Fife. Who the fuck is Iona Fife? Some fucking silly she can't even fucking sing. There's another lassie on the fucking, there's a girl called Siobhan Wilson, right? She fucking sings that Iona Fife under the table about every day of the year for a million fucking centuries. Iona Fife and that fucking affected the cunt that was fucking working for John Nicholson in London, right? These are our fucking cultural representatives, right? What? Because they're getting funded. Get to fuck. Get to fuck. Do you know what I mean? Believe in Scotland. Believe in Scotland. It's not a crash out, Gregor. It's not a fucking crash out. It's a mild fucking cathartic fucking rant, like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking far from crashing out, pal. This cunt, right? This cunt, the biggest grifter. Do you know why I respect this guy, right? I respect this. I didn't actually respect him because I think he's a fucking weirdo who's obsessed with trans people and that, which is, you know what I mean, in a time of where we're at, you know, and that as well. The whole fucking obsession over gender politics, that's just a middle class. That's just a total middle class indulgent fucking heat in the sand shite as well, you know. But this guy is the best at it because he has made more money. He's got the least outgoings, right? He's got a WordPress account and he writes his articles and I've gave him credit for when he has done certain things. But fuck me, he's made a killing, like, and so respect him for that. Absolute respect, and he's never done fuck all with the money. He's never done anything interesting with it. You know, fuck knows what he actually has spent his dollar on. But like, if I respect him for what he's actually managed to do. He's made many a killing out of it than the SNP have, which is, and that was the thing about it as well that I always found quite interesting, quite funny, that like a foreigner, a guy in a foreign country basically, you know what I mean? People have often said that he's British state or whatever, or he's been compromised by them. It's, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because at the end of the day, you know, he sat down there in Bath with a WordPress website, and he caused more problems for the SNP than any other oppositional position, any party or journalist or anyone at all. You know, some guy just in between stuffing his face full of sweets and playing computer games, writing a few fucking stories, and just causing chaos. You know what I mean? So from an agitator point of view, I do think, you know, there's loads of things about him that are genuinely like pretty funny. You know what I mean? And the amount of dollar that he's brought in. From the kind of the partisan, kind of myopic partisans of that movement, but that, you know, that movement is dead. It's not even fucking dead. As I don't know, is there a word for dead that's more dead than dead? Because that's what it is. If there is a word, you know. just fuck off, you know. I mean, like, there he is, you know. And then what did we see? We see Brand Scotland, you know, the PR, this is neoliberalism fucking, you know, squared, you know, this is the PR department, you know, just producing ideas of themselves to deflect themselves, to make themselves, you know, to deceive themselves into believing that they're actually doing something of significance. It's not doing anything of significance. There's one thing that you can do, and that is to register to vote. That is the most important thing. Anybody that, you know, it's like, that is important. You have to get on the electoral roll and you have to look to undermine it, whether that's through an independent or some other project or otherwise. That's why the Communist Party are such a farce, you know, especially these young cats. I went to see them in the Meadows. I was like, right, well, I'm going to you know, when I was running again, what was that, Gilmore, you know, I was like, I wonder if this lot will get involved in a sort of anti-genocide position on it, because it's essentially just the one issue, you know, it's pretty much it's just a single issue campaign. They're out there doing their sausage sizzle and that. The boy was, I'm like, trying to talk to him, it was like fucking cryptic, you know. They just want to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, you aren't actually involved in this. This is just a fucking pastime. It's just a hobby. You're just fucking hobbyists. The trans stuff and that is just embarrassing, you know. I mean, let people, you know, it's like, yeah, there's a limit to, there's some validity to some of the criticisms and that. The rest of it's just a fucking absolute perverse obsession on those that are fucking obsessed with it, like, you know. What have you seen, Kieran? What did Kieran ask for Robertson to resign? Did Kieran Hurley fucking stand up and say, Angus Robertson, you should fucking resign and that? Did he fuck? Did the fucking none of yous did? What are you? Is that ominous? The trans stuff is a fig leaf for genuinely making change. Yeah, of course it is. Thanks, Nigel. Who's this guy? I see people making pictures of him. I never knew what he was. This doctor, I don't know what was the story with this guy. You somebody want to tell me? I don't ken. I'm not even that interested, if I'm honest. So what are we thinking about the, what's Mark Hurst saying? Trump owns property in Scotland which I fear he may have to build a massive wall around to defend it from reprisals for his ethnic cleansing and support of genocide, or ScotGov could consider a compulsory purchase order and transform it into social affordable housing. See, Mark's got the right idea in terms of like, who are we attacking? Who are we attacking about this, right? Who are we going to stand for? What's John Swinney's position on this? John Swinney was saying he wanted a two-state solution when he was using the Palestine issue to fucking make it expedient for his election campaign. What's John Swinney saying today now that Trump's saying that the Americans want to fucking take control of Gaza? Right? Is John Swinney going to condemn this? Is John Swinney going to stand up today and say we want to sever all diplomatic ties with Israel? We want to sever all diplomatic ties with the US of A? The Palestinians have a right to their land. The Palestinians have a right to a Palestinian state. The Palestinians have a right to Palestine. So what is our position on this as a country, as a culture? What is our position on this? Do we have an answer? Does anybody want to say?
You must realize that without tension you don't exist.
There won't be any reprisals. Someone will hold up a sign. There'll be a photograph that a person touted as a hero in the socials, and we'll all think we stood up to him or something. Yeah, fucking like trope as a cunt. Anyway, here we are. Welcome to Scotland. Now here he comes, right now he comes. First Minister John Swinney has condemned Donald Trump's plan for ethnic cleansing in Gaza. Any suggestion Palestinians should be removed from their home is unacceptable and dangerous. Right, okay. So are you going to sever all diplomatic ties with Israel then? Because that's what the Palestinians are saying that we need to do. Are we going to sever all diplomatic ties with Israel? Are we going to say Angus Robertson should resign from meeting the Israelis? John Swinney should resign from meeting the Israelis? You know that they kept it secret. You know that they tried to keep that meeting secret. Anyway. Sit the fuck down, genocide or anymore. Couldn't agree more. What's on it? Air Gaty tonight. Fuck off. Right. What are we doing about Colton Hill? Right. Any last requests? Because I'm away. Here's Melrose with Dragon Ball, which is a cool video. I like Melrose, kind of like Ouija stalwart and ladies' favourite. And this appears to be a sort of there's a strange sort of vibe going on where it seems to be a sort of like, he seems to have mixed his latest video with a sort of kebab review or something, but it's a good track, and I think he's a real talent. So until next time, here's Melrose. Ciao.
I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing.
Melrose. Yo, 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 yo. I know I still got people out here that want to see me fail. Want me up in jail or raging when the judge gives me bail. Try to set me up and I've done the worst, yet we prevail. We don't fail, keep on flipping quids like it's seeds or tails. Hope they're fucking listening, man, I feel magnificent. Here to conquer everything, I'm driven and I'm disciplined. Time for me to snap on them, Thanos with the fingertips. Living like it's make or break it now, that's why I'm killing it. No finishing until I make it clear that I'm the greatest here. That's why I'm heavy stressed, I barely rest. It's been this way for years, I stay sincere. Never ever coming out of place I fear. Place some papers, razors on them faces like they're shaving beards. Came a long way, still I'm nowhere near my fucking prime. Underrated, undermined, coming like I just came off a hunger strike. About to blow, about to go and up the price 100 times. Fucking right, I hustle hard, I work for mine. Still it's like I'm stuck inside a rut, out of luck, can't give up. Try to stack a couple million, that's a must. Can't be fucked, where them other guys that want to rap a bunch of lies. The real ones are all dying out, the fake ones keep on multiplying. Still the guy they wanna be up on the street, they're watching me. Constantly I'm on the job, and if I'm not, I'm dodging police. When they see you getting bread, they're not gonna want a piece. Anyone that counted me out, fuck your apologies. Gotta keep a level head, a Glasgow nerd that gets respect. My very best is what I gotta give, I don't get anything less. Still applying pressure on them like I'm out here collecting debt. Never see me fall behind, on 20 steps ahead of them. Ready, set to go, about to blow, so let them know I'm on a mission to the top, I won't be stopping till I've got all the things they said I would. Better go get that and more. I've been betting on myself when I only had a score. Police knocking on the door, I was living in my ma's gaff. Flashbacks at times that they were trying to catch me off guard. Had me hiding out up in the room like I was Anne Frank. Let them laugh, now I promise you I'll have the last laugh. Journal of a madman that grafts harder than them all. Can't fall, I'm standing tall like superstars in basketball. Run it like a marathon, stacking till I have it all. I was on the streets, moving Z's like it's Dragon Ball.
Moving Z's like it's Dragon Ball. Moving Z's like it's Dragon Ball. Moving Z's like it's Dragon Ball. Moving Z's like it's Dragon Ball.